So apparently I'm still alive, guys. I still exist. Wow. Um for those of you who didn't know, and by those of you who didn't know, I mean the majority of my viewers, bar like maybe five of you, who I actually know in person. Um my ear's bugging me. And by bugging me I mean like I couldn't get out of my bed for most of yesterday because it hurt. So thank God for the fact that I'm actually able to stream today. So that's good. And I'm gonna be doing a little bit of stalling. Just a little bit of stalling before a stream. Because I feel I feel like this stall is warranted, you know. I haven't played War though, I haven't played Genshin though. I haven't done the Star Rail version of Genshin though for forever now. Yeah, for those of you wondering, I got some waffles. And a glass of some Arizona. So I'm gonna start this in huh? I'm gonna start this in classic Xerox fashion with a cream. That was actually a good guess. Okay. So we know we got an R. We got an E and an A somewhere. Hmm. One moment. There we go. So we got an R. We got an E and an A. So A R I yes. Aries. Bro. A R. I just think of Arlecchino. Unfortunately. Or Varieris from Beyblade. Artsy. Oh, that is a word. I just thought maybe it could be erratic, but it can't be erratic because erratic is too long. And there's no T. Erase? I didn't. I did try S already. I just. Okay, so we know where the R is. We know no S, no duplicate E. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So blank RA blank E. RA. France is 6 letters, so it's not France. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have that turned up so loud. I still kind of can't hear well out of one ear, so I kind of feel like I want to turn up my headset. But if I turn up my headset, it's going to start coming through the microphone, which is a bad thing. So Let's not do that. Frail is Frail. No, let's just try that. Just get some more letters off the board. Something. Dre? Okay. Essentially out of guesses. Should have started cream and pound like usual. But now I'm down to the last guess. Hmm. Hmm. No. Grain is Grain. Hmm. 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 I am genuinely lost. Can't be URA. Am I stupid? Oh, I thought it was stupid. It was grave. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten that one. No, y'all aren't getting any information out of me. Um, Genshin though. Oh, there's one for ZZZ now as well. Whoa. Okay. So first guess, regular guess, new Valat. Holy, we got nothing. Newer than 4.1 though. Okay. I that wasn't supposed to be that easy. That was supposed to take me like 4 tries. Well, okay, okay, good guess. Daily quote. Have you ever heard of the case of the vengeful spirit of Dragonspine? It all happened on a dark, snowy night long ago. Albedo? It's not Albedo. Who would be talking about Dragonspine? Genuine question. What character would, like, unironically want to talk about Dragonspine? Hmm. It'd probably be like albedo, not clay, sucrose. Wow. Yes, Kieran Reagan. I totally would get that. I don't know who that is. The name sounds like a dude though. Have I ever heard of the case of the vengeful spirit of Dragonspine? On a dark, snowy night long ago. Kaya? No? I mean, I thought long ago, because like he's Conrian technically. So maybe he'd know. Hey, what's going on, Kuro? Stalling for time a bit by trying to do Genshin though. Trying to think of a character who would like talk about Dragonspine that isn't Albedo or isn't Sucrose. Like what character unironically would talk about Dragonspine? I'm gonna assume it's a Mondstadt character, but who? I mean, Lisa's a well of information, but it can't be Lisa because the VA's name is Kieran. I could guarantee you if I play this is gonna give it away because I know most of the characters' names. I mean, voices. Eula? Maybe. Actually, maybe. I didn't think about Eula.
Have you ever heard of the case of the vengeful spirit? Have you ever heard of the case of the vengeful spirit of Dragonspine? It all happened on a dark, snowy night long ago.
That sounds like Dahlia. What? It's Hazel. Okay. Okay. I totally would have gotten that. Daily ability. What on earth? Huh? Uh. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Uh. Oh, it was Yanfei. Whew. Okay, daily emojis. Explosion. Clee. Mind blown old man. Zhongli. Mind blown old man. Wind. Think animal characters. Zhao. Old man. Wind. I'm assuming the speech probably means they like to talk. What's an animal character who likes to talk? Just like an old man. If not being an old man himself. Ifa? It could be Ifa. I don't know. It's like I don't have a copy of Ifa if I'm not wrong. Venti? Cool. Yeah, definitely not. Hey, thank you. Okay, I'm definitely not getting this one. Oh, Xianyun, maybe? Because she's old. Oh, Farozan. Yeah, I wasn't gonna get that one either. Normal mode for Starro. Ice before 3 points. Puppy, if you're keeping noise, you go outside. Okay? If you're keeping noise, no. No. Thank you. His ice is pre 3.7. It's not Evernight. It's not. I'm an idiot. Ice character. Ice character. Hey, W guess. Daily quote. Evening. Someone's been working hard. Fancy a drink? I don't know any voice lines from Star Rail. Oh boy. Photo. They're using slang. So I'm gonna assume is a character who either prefers to use slang or is more comfortable with the Trailblazer. Hmm. Most of these characters kind of prefer to speak formally. Qingshe, not really. Sample, Sela, Serval, maybe. But I don't think it does any of their voice lines. Hmm. Fancy a drink. Fancy a drink. Gallagher. Ooh, that's actually a good guess. Oh, it is Gallagher. Nice.
Evening. Someone's been working hard. Fancy a drink?
I would not have gotten that. I most definitely would not have gotten that. Wait, can y'all hear when I play that though?
Evening. Someone's been working hard. Fancy a drink?
I mean, like, aside from through my microphone, because it's gonna come through my mic anyway, whether I like it or not. Oh, well, daily ability. Ha. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna add an application audio capture. Chrome. Find same executable. Let me just put all of my audio stuff at the bottom. There we go. Okay, it's not letting me shift it in the audio mixer, but yeah, doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I just heard a car. That sounded really, really, really nice. Who do I think of? I think of Su Shang when I see that, but it's not Su Shang. So who's this? I don't know what any of Saridra's icons look like. What is this? Is that one of Sirene's? Cause I don't know. I've never seen that one a day in my life. Fushan? No. And that's the phone. Alright, just give me a second. I'll be right back. I have been given instructions. I have to feed some birds. But I can do that later. Still, whose ability is this? It's not Clara. Is it PT? Please. Patch Aeon benefit. Benefits. When I think of characters and I think part Aeon, I think both Phynon and Beherta. I don't have Phynon, so I don't know what his abilities look like. It's not Phynon. Seriously? This is Gui? I would not have guessed that. Okay. Emojis, fire. Fire bug. Fire bug. Robot. Oh. Alright, that's enough stalling. Enough stalling. We actually play a game now. It's Kuching's birthday. So happy birthday to the 5-star who essentially carried my account for the first couple of months. And a base reset. I have no Mora. What I've got is what I've got, unfortunately. That means I am cooked. Need 100 grand to send. You know what? I'm gonna do the last boss run here first. Then I'll go and attempt the base. Yeah. Play smart, play smart, play smart. I can tell you now, Abyss is going to be a little difficult, but hopefully it's not like mind-numbing. Ah, yes. Bang. One, two, three. Bang. One, two. Okay. So team damage is good. It's manageable team damage. Shoot, I also got some weekly stuff that I got. That was I only have 10. I need to do this again. That's the problem. Wait, why do I only have 10? Oh. Okay, yeah, the damage falls off pretty quickly without Genshin. Cat? You good? You good? You want to get out the window? You wanna thank you? Yeah? We good? Okay. So that just happened. Two charges is not enough. So I need the 3 charges on Yunjin's skill to break this. Otherwise, it ain't enough. Okay, Yunjin is handcrafted for Yoimiya. Like, oh. I thought it was like a helicopter or something flying over. See, this is why I need for this right here to get unclogged again, so that I can actually hear and decipher what it is that I'm hearing. Because that was a truck, and I did not know. Like, I genuinely did not know. Okay, so I've got everything I need for you to ascend. Hmm. Got some reputation quests that I have to go do. These should be pretty easy though. Should be in theory. Just, you know, hand in some things, beat some enemies, call that a day. If it'll render and load. Yeah, please. Thank you. Yeah, y'all can have some of those. And some of those. And some of those. All stuff that I have this time around. Let's go. Invulnerable to cryo, electro res decrease. Animal res decrease. Pyro res decrease. So the one with less pyro resistance is the one I'm going to go for first. Where? This is the one I'm going for first. The one with the lowered pyro resistance. Is that waypoint on the ground by the shore, or is that on top? I don't know. Can't tell. We'll see. Oh, it's on top. Let's go. I am screwed. Okay, no, not so screwed. Hardest difficulty. Always. One. Two. Bang. Yeah. Damage is decent. It's just annoying that he is healing, but who cares if he's healing? Prolongs the fight. And if it prolongs the fight, I get to see more of my damage numbers. And a more resistance decrease. Let's go. Wanderer. Literally the only true animal DPS that I have. This one. Whoa. That doesn't look good. Where are the lines? Where are the black lines? The black outlines. Thank you. Perilous difficulty again. Bang. I mean, wasted setup because he's gonna die like now. So who cares? Wasted setup or not. Electro res decrease. I'm gonna try hyper riding. Emphasis on the word try. I could also do Sino, but I kind of feel like riding. Also, my Sarah needs to be built. This scales off attack, right? Yes. It scales off base attack. The weapon needs to be 90. I forgot. Yeah, that sucks. Well. It's important, but it's not that important. I'll be okay, right? Yeah, I'll be good. Kazuha's gonna... Let's just get the electro. I wanted an electro swirl. Come on. Also, Bennett attack ratio is getting a lot better. 2500 attack. It's pretty darn good. Now we just gotta do daily commissions, claim those rewards, and then we do a base. Goodbye. 174. I want another fighting one. Or one that I could go through the time limit like that. But I prefer fighting. Time trial. Have some damage, man. What was that sound? Okay. Oh, I could use those now. Oh no, that's a bad idea. Alright, so essentially this around now is when the suffering begins. I gotta find 2 teams. I have to find 2 teams. 2 teams that work well enough together and that have no elemental overlap with what's going on in floors 11 and 12. Floor 12 is really going to be my struggle, quote unquote struggle, because I don't know. When the active character's bond of life value increases or decreases, a shockwave will be unleashed, dealing true damage to nearby opponents. Okay. So this is incentivizing you to use. This is incentivizing you to use Arlecchino. So there's that. Why up? Freeze top. I'll attempt freeze. I'll attempt freeze top. And then Arle. Thought maybe? Maybe? And we'll try it. Normally I don't recommend running Arlecchino without a shield, but yeah, I could dodge. I've been playing this game for long enough. I should be able to dodge by now. I mean, it's not good that Ganyu's HP is so low, but he's gonna heal. Like that. Disappear. Well, there was only one avatar of lava. Oh. I thought there was 2. Okay, so floor 11 is going to be a lot easier than I thought. More attack, thank you. That'll help Ganyu. Come on. clearing fast. We're clearing fast. My Ganyu side is obviously going to be the slower side because, well, there's not much I could change. So, okay, I could put her on, like, the actual freeze set. That's, like, probably the only thing I can change. But other than that... there really ain't nothing I could change. I was about to say the boss almost dead. There we go. Recharge. Yeah. Recharge helps on this side a lot. Completely immune to the Hydro, but I could still get the buffs. Also, shouldn't I be able to freeze this? Shouldn't I be able to freeze this? I clearly don't have enough units to cry out. Yeah, this is gonna be the slowest run so far. For obvious reasons, of course. Because I'm like missing half the team's damage. Just keep skill up. Give me the heal, give me the heal, give me the heal, thank you. Yeah, this is taking a lot longer than it should be. Will I be able to clear the side after this in like 30 seconds? I mean, my Arlecchino's strong, but... Oh, three. My Arlie might be strong, but I don't know about 30 seconds for 3 enemies strong. Yeah, no. So freeze is my downfall. Freeze is my downfall. So I could essentially run anything but freeze. I mean, Bloom works. Bloom should work, in theory. So we put Bloom topside. plus is EM boost. Bloom. Why didn't I think of Bloom Topside to begin with? Because of the EM boost. How did... But like... How did she die? That's like one of the downsides of Bloom. But like... Okay. Alright. Top side. Clear. Let's get the attack. Attack doesn't help this side though, but... Okay, so topside is looking fast enough. Alright. Hardest bit here now. Mark. Skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And once topside's clear, we're home free. We are home free. Ain't nothing to worry about. Seeing as I almost cleared this bottom side with near 40 seconds left, it's doable. Now, for 12. This is where things get tricky. Normal attack, pyro damage increased by 75%. So that's ooh boy. That's an Arlecchino angle any day of the week. But for once I don't think I'm going to use Arlecchino down here. I'm gonna use my Yoimiya. Because I just finished building Yunjin. So my Yoi's damage is actually pretty decent. And then we got Bloom damage increase on top side. Yeah. We'll see. If topside Bloom doesn't work out, I'm gonna come back and put Electro Charged with Flynn's and Effa. Because like Flynn's and Effa is also another brain dead team. But who knows? If Bloom works out, Bloom works out. It's increasing Bloom damage by a hell of a lot. So if Bloom works out, Bloom works out. Okay, yeah, this is the boss that wants Bloom anyway. I think I'm walking through this. His HP is disappearing a lot faster than I thought it would. It's still not like incredibly fast to the point where I could say I have cleared already. But it is fast enough to the point where I could say with some measure of certainty that I could clear this side comfortably and possibly the next side as well. Okay, maybe not comfortably because that still took a while. We are looking good. We are looking good. As long as the last one isn't a boss that I gotta beat in 25 seconds, we are looking good. Never mind. We are not looking good. We are not looking good. Cat, you gotta make up your mind. You can't be both inside and outside. It's one or the other. Are you outside? Are you going outside? Okay, you content sitting in the window? Fine. Well, then I have to close the window. I cannot keep the window open. Second half, Arlecchino is necessary. I hate to say it, but second half Arlecchino is necessary. Oh boy. Topside Flins might even be necessary because that's not clearing very quickly. But it wants Bloom. Really, really, really wants Bloom. Okay, we're looking good on damage, at least for now. Okay. I have to be faster. I can't let it get back the shield the second time. Because if I let it get back the shield the second time, it's gonna do a lot of time wasting. And time wasting is one of those things that I cannot afford to do. At least not here. Or long, 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 long. One, two, three, four. Skill, skill. Oh. Oh. Skill. 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 Oh. Come on, cat. You can't. No, cat. No, cat. No, cat. Thank you. I'm not opening back the window. This is gonna be a while. Ten seconds. Yeah. Yeah, no. I'd need Jolly. But even so, I still feel like that's not gonna work. Hmm. Hmm. Another Spiral Pain Abyss, yes. Last Abyss actually wasn't too bad, but oh boy. I wonder who in their right mind, which of the, oh, I don't know, whales decided they're gonna complain to Hoyo and be like, oh, last Abyss was too easy. Yeah, we need for it to be harder. No, we freaking didn't. No, we freaking didn't. And what's worse is that with this Abyss, I don't have any resources to fix any characters. Most of my characters are built and they're built decently well, but I don't have any resources to fix anybody to attempt to clear again. I'm broke. Like, how broke is broke? Sub a million Mora, sub 500k Mora. If I can't get him down before 8:30, I'm in problems. I know that. But at the same time, at the exact same time, what am I doing wrong? Okay, that was not the right out to use there. Skill. Oh. Skill. 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 Oh. Skill. Oh. Skill. Please, man. I need the hydro. Like, I feel I need the hydro. Like now, gang. Half HP. Not exactly, but close. This is close, but this ain't close enough. I don't feel this ain't nearly close enough.
権限
天道ここにあり剣女盤石みんなは俺が待
貫こう
糸よ工作せよ
岩山八九全力攻撃
却下す
天理チョーク
かかれどの目が出るかし
みんなは俺が待
悪くない
Oh, Arlecchino's dead. I thought I had switched off well. I thought it was good. That was not good. That was not good. Okay. Okay. We do this again. This is only 12-1.
さあ踊るよはびこりなさい覚えたわよお披露目だ見逃さないでねせたたせた痛く私には
Ooh, she died to Bloom? Already? Wait, didn't I use Yo-Yo skill?
覚えたわ動かないでねこのダンスをあなたに僕を称えよ世界の熱狂のせたはびこりなさい知識をあなたにも覚えたわよはっいくよそれはっ怖くない
Okay. Please. Need the Hydro. Here.
私のお家にいらっしゃと痛くしちゃうかも
Okay, that's a death. That's another one. You know, I'm starting to think that as much as Bloom is the only team that's gonna work, I gotta put something out. Oh, he's trying to force Lauma. Another character I don't have. Oh. That sucks, doesn't it? You know, what if instead of Lauma, I do something that works, but it's only gonna work stupidly well. But it'll work. That's all that matters. Skill, 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 skill.
死の底へさあさあほら死の底へ
覚えたわよ知識をあなたにもよ歌え僕の名のもとにお披露目だ防衛モードはびこりなさいやや
I don't expect it to be exceptional. I just expect it to like do something.
それ覚えたわよこれこそが知恵の伝道絶縁障壁ややはびこりなさいガジャーンちりとなってください
I am that.
足元を救われませんよ。はっやはっふっやさ。
痛くしちゃうかも。はびこりなさい。世界の熱狂の渦に。
Okay, I'm slower already.
夜ですね。さあ。いや、星塚の夜ですね。
防衛モードお披露目だ。痛くしちゃうかも。私のお家にいらっ
ほら、目を閉じて。とさ、地の底へ。いやいや。
I'm already slower than Bloom was the first time around.
覚えたわよ。やったとたほふ
So this team isn't gonna work either. One, two, three. Sink shell. That's gonna be my attempt. As much as Farina is good for the damage bonus, I think I just want the extra Hydro. And Farina applies Hydro, not saying that, but she does not apply nearly as much as Xingqiu does.
いくよ。はっとややっと痛くしちゃうかも。動かないでね。見逃さないでね。やっやっせやや
形は精神とともに。
ゆえぐい。はっそれ。はびこりなさい。これこそが知恵の伝道。せやや覚えたわよ。いくよ。ゆえぐい。痛くしちゃうかも。
雨描きがたし。
このダンスをあなたに頑張るよ。動かないでね。
Thank you. This is still not fast enough. For how many constellations do y'all want me to have for this to be viable?
いくよ。よ。
How many constellations do y'all want me to have
覚えたわよ。
for this to be viable?
頑張るよ。波の花が君に舞いを。よ。
雨描きがたし。
痛くしちゃうかも。せ
痛がっちゃいない。
難攻不落。
糸よ、工作せよ。みんながそばにいてくれ。
天道万象。岩山派。
捕まえた。さあ、終わりね。貫こう。やっ。
全力攻撃だ。難攻不落。
Okay, let's just get a pass, and then I'll come back and trade a 36 star.
糸よ、工作せよ。
Let's just get a pass, then I'll come back and 36 star.
みんなは俺が守る。燃えろ。権女盤石。 ここにあり。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
かかれ。終わりね。
Wow. First damage.
怖くない。覚えたわよ。
Oh yeah, I'm screwed. No matter what I do, I'm screwed.
私のお家にいらっしゃい。見逃さないで。
This is the boss that chooses what it wants to be immune against.
覚えたわよ。動かないでね。
この件はわかるかい？
このダンスをあなたに。
サイウルコ。
はびこりなさい。これこそが知恵の伝道。怖くない。覚えたわよ。
この件はわかるかい？
頑張るよ。よ。
股間奥義。
ゆえぐい。
And there we go again. Yeah, so it's forcing Loma, a character I don't have.
波の花が2枚よ。はびこりなさい。
So they're gonna be like, the only way for you to clear is if you have this character. If you don't have this character, well, it sucks to be you. Firstly, they're like, if you don't have this character, it sucks to be you. You're not clearing.
わかるかい？サイウル。
私のお家にいらっしゃい。覚えたわよ。
Okay, let's try to break it with Hydro.
このダンスをあなたに。いくよ。
There we go.
はびこりなさい。
So now I can finally actually deal damage.
よ。覚えたわよ。
サイウル。
痛いに飛んでけ。よ。はびこりなさい。
Yes, it is literally just immune.
知識はあなたにも。よ。よ。さあ踊るよ。
Because it'd be like, oh yeah! You see all of that damage you were dealing to me? How about it just stops happening?
見逃さないでね。
Like, yeah, you thought you were strong. Oh no, you're not.
覚えたわよ。
This thing looks you in the face, gives you a rain check, and is like, yeah, gang. You ain't cutting it anymore. And then it only gets worse with these stupid things. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Thoughts. It's trying to force Loma topside, a character I don't have, don't own, and don't plan to pull. Because if I'm not wrong, yeah, she's not on banner. Wait, why is Zhongli getting a rerun? Holy! Zhongli's getting a rerun? Zhongli's actually... Whoa! Whoa! So Zhongli could get a rerun, but Eula can't? Anywho. Irrelevant. Unimportant. I want the Dark Hands Assistant, the HP sword. I wouldn't recommend to anybody to pull on Weapon Banner. Unless you're like a dolphin or a whale or something. If that's the case, then go for it. But free-to-play players, don't. Which means I'm going against my own logic. Only because I want the Dark Hands Assistant. Am I even gonna get a 4-star? Ooh, yeah, shoot, I can't buy the right ones. Ooh. Oh, I can get a 4-star over here, though. Could this be the Dark Hands Assistant? It could be. No, it's not. It's gonna be a Beto Constellation, which could lead me to buy this one. So that I could try again to get a Dark Hands Assistant. And I'm not gonna get it. Well, you can't say I didn't try. But, what more do they want me to do? My Nilo could use some levels. My Nilo can use some levels. Specifically Sentry? You mean for Zhongli's rerun? Yeah. It's literally been forever. Literally. Two piece. Orukasha. Tenacity. Stats being pure HP. Yeah. What weapon did they have her on before? Oh, you were on this one. Where you got more EM. Okay. Let's see what the child is on this one. Good. I mean, could use some levels there, but okay. Let's see if swapping Nilu's weapon actually did anything, though. I know she has more EM. Nilu Bloom top. Arle second. Arle with the shield. Skill.
かないでね。よっ。これこそが知恵の伝
Meow.
覚えたわよ。
Okay.
さあ踊るよ。はっ。
Okay, we're actually looking a little faster. Not by much, but just a little bit. A little faster doesn't exactly mean I'm going fast enough, but it's at least a little faster. Yeah.
権限
剣女番
終わりで撤収。
いやみんなは俺が守る却下する
捕まえた。急がなく。
みんながそばにいる
糸よ、工作せよ。
Okay. Okay. So a difference was made. 3 stars, top side. Let's go. Chamber 1. Let's go. I'm still gonna be cooked here.
頑張るよ。このダンスあなたに。光り輝くがいい。よっはっ。動かないでね。せっはっ。せっ。はびこりなさい。せっ。知識はあなたにも。はあ、せーの。せっ。よっ。ふっ。よっ。覚えたわよ。いくよ。遠くを叩い。
Mm,
痛くしちゃうかも。
okay, so it's still screwed, but
やっ。いくよ。
looking a lot less screwed than the first attempt.
世界の熱狂の渦に頑張るよ。それそれもう広めな。覚えたわよ。怖くない。怖く痛くしちゃうかも。
I more than hate this abyss.
私の
Because like it is forcing me to use Lauma, but I don't have Lauma.
覚えたわよ。
Trying to force me to use a character I don't have.
さあ踊るよ。歌え僕の名のもとに。はっ。やめてくれ。
Okay.
せーの。
Yeah, I didn't wanna. Oh, perfect. It's already broken. Thank goodness.
ゆえぐえ痛くしちゃうかも。よっ頑張るよ。はっ。はびこりなさい。これこそが知恵の伝道。
I almost wish that Genshin would. I can't English. I almost wish that Genshin would like go back to how it structured Abyss before, where it was just like strategy and raw DPS check rather than, oh, you need this one character because without this one character, this boss you can't beat.
くない痛くしちゃうかもお披露目だ
Okay, all Hydro now. I need him not to be immune to Dendro.
髪の花が2枚よ動かないでね
Okay,
張り取りなさいこれこそが知恵の伝道
this is not gonna be
しちゃう
a 3-star clear. Might not even be a 2-star clear. But it will be a clear. Yeah, it's only not correct characters, and all I have is Flynn's and an Effa. That's it. Just like you, gang. Well, at least everything from here on is like DPS check, with the exception of 12-3 Chamber 1. I know. Oh yeah, true, I do have I know. And I know it's free. Wait, yeah, I can sub I know into... Huh. Oh, my I know isn't built. Ooh. That's a no-go then. Because I know buffs EM. Get a little heal. Okay, 2-star clear, 3-second save. That's fine. Do not crit characters break the shield faster overall, or does it prevent him from getting the invulnerability? I'm hoping that it's the latter, because if I could stop him from being invulnerable, I could just deal more damage overall. Forgot the defense is like zombies. Your pyro DPS is Diluc, can't wait to get Arle. That's valid. I have a lot of pyro DPSs, so you could use Arlecchino, or there's one that's supposed to come out soon. Dude. The kid from Dragon Spine, what's his name? I forgot his name. The dragon kid. I've been playing this game too long, man. Trying to remember every character's name is not my forte. He was really only revealed to be like a character last year. I think it was last year during the summer event, where they were like, "Oh, remember that heart in Dragon's Fight? That beating dragon heart? Well, he's still alive. He's a person here. This is kind of what he looks like, a dragon, a mini dragon. Durin, right?" And then they're like, "Yeah, Durin's gonna be playable." I'm like, "Huh? He's gonna be who?" I don't watch leaks or anything, but I heard that there's a good chance that he's gonna be an off-field pyro DPS similar to Zhangling. And if he's anything like Zhangling, he's a character that I'm gonna pull, guaranteed. Because I could slot Zhangling into any team and still get decent damage.
落とさないでね。見逃さないで。さあ踊るよ。それ。
Yeah, this is annoying.
いくよ。レベル。
Put me in a zombie and die already, please.
ゆえぐえ。出番だよ。
Give up on life.
これこそ
Disappear
知恵の伝道。
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Why?
痛いに飛んでけ。
I'm apparently Hoyoverse coded.
怖くない。覚えたわよ。
Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Impact 3rd. I have played too many of their games.
私のお家にいらっしゃい。お披露目だ。行くよ。レベル。あ、や、せ、ゆえぐえ。このダンスはあなたに頑張るよ。よ。
4. Okay,
覚えたわよ。
should kill.
せ、
Right? Yeah. No. Still standing. Why are you still standing?
歌え。僕の手の元に。覚えたわよ。
Does bro not understand the meaning of sit down? Thank you.
剣を
No.
終わりで。
And then we got Primo Giovisha to deal with here as well. Pick, you know. Okay. Okay, thank goodness he's invulnerable to an element that I don't have out. I can't solidify him. It's gonna be a 1-star clear because this stupid thing wouldn't lay down on its first half. Bruh, you know how bad this looks now? You give up on this abyss? I'm starting to feel like that's what I gotta do too. Cause like, we look at how awkward this is, right? We look at how awkward this is, right? 12-1, 3 stars. Fine. 12-2, 2 stars. Manageable. 12-3, 1 star. All because the stupid zombie didn't know when to lie down. Okay. 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 I need Arlecchino second half. For sure. Arlecchino second half is a good push. That team is working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But what else can I run first half? My Aino is not built. My Aino is not built. You'll try again? Bet. So you do get some rewards. I still don't understand this though. I'm trying to understand the point of Aino's kit. Right? The skill is apparently just skill. It deals hydro damage. Cool. Doesn't say that it skills with anything. Just skill. The burst is just burst. Doesn't skill with anything. Ascension talent. Cool. Moonsign Ascendant Gleam. Her elemental burst is enhanced. Will fire water balls more frequently, and the water balls deal AoE hydro damage over a larger AoE. Cool. Her burst is increased by 50% her EM. Which is cool. More damage. Who'd say no to more damage? Moonsign is increased by 1. Okay, it's fine. But there's no inherent scaling. I mean, you could use her as like a set stat state. You could just put her on Forest Silk and Moon and use her for that. But other than that, I don't understand how you're supposed to build her. I understand that Silk and Moon is probably the best set for her, but I don't get why. Ain't making sense. I am very skeptical. I am very, very skeptical. I mean, the burst uptime is pretty good. My damage is non-existent, but the burst uptime is pretty good. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. There ain't no other way for me to brute force this. There ain't no other way for me to brute force this. Saying I need Bloom topside. And running Bloom without wow. Running Bloom without Nilu's like kinda cringe. Yeah, I don't like this. I really don't like this. I really don't like this. skill damage.
覚えたわよ。股間奥義はいいくよ。タントフハセヤハヨ痛くしちゃうかも。波の花が共に舞いを頑張るよ。よっせはびこりなさい。
サリウルコこの剣はわかるかい。雨描きが
動かないでね。はっよっタントせ痛くしちゃうかも。はっ知識はあなたにも。はっいくよ。はっほっタンイエ
股間奥義はい雨描きがたし
見逃さないでね。覚えたわよ。じゃあ、はっ私のお家にいらっしゃい。
Damage is looking okay.
歌よ錦とな動くべき。この剣はわかるかい。
よえーくえはびこりなさい。
はい
よっそれ覚えたわよ。はびこりなさい。
Okay.
捕まえた。権限
難攻不落。
糸よ工作せよ。みんながそばにいる。いやさせいはっとさはっ全力攻撃。
終わりで
せいとせいいや
たや
かかれ
燃えろ。天道ここにあり。
みんながそばにいてくれ。さあ続きと行こう。捕まえた。どの目が出るかしら。悪くない攻撃だ。月のように永遠な却下する。
南山八九。
みんなは俺が回る。痛がっちゃいない。
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Well, at least I tried. At least I tried. Yeah, I'm not gonna use those anyway, to be fair. What do we got here? No. 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 So no. And I have one more wish. Dog Hand's assistant. Not even a 4-star. Oh. That sucks. Your team's Dilute, Yalan, Bennett, Zhang Li. That's a decent team. I mean, the only other substitute I could tell you put in there would be Zhangling in place of Dilute. But again, that's only if you have Zhangling built and built decently well. Constellations aren't important. Well, C4 is important, but shh, you don't need C4 to be good. All you need is possibly the catch, and 4 emblem. Listen, I remember the days. I sound like an old man. I like unironically sound like an old man. I remember the days when you could just essentially go into a base with this team, national team, and clear. I mean, yeah, you needed some strategy, you needed rotations, you needed specific amounts of ER so that you could clear. But you could essentially walk in and be like, hey, it was good, no 5 stars here, and still clear. Who do I waste these on? Oh, and I should be able to go buy some resin from my teapot. Here. Okay, Fremine is friendship level 10. I have to move Fremine out of the house. Yes, don't judge how I have organized this. I kind of just have them standing. It's almost like anywhere goes. Gene. You got the same thing going? Glad to know I'm not the only one. Alright, so who am I going to spend my resin on today? I'm thinking, because I want my Yoimiya team to at least be usable next this rotation. I could possibly put some of those resources into Yunjin. Because my Yoi is fine. She could use some levels, but other than that, my Yoi is fine. Pieces are great. Every other part of the team, great. It's just Yunjin, the only real missing piece to the puzzle. I gotta go craft some of those. And then I could get the talent up. Actually, I don't think I have to spend any resin. Yunjin. Pause. Let me check. That's 5. more ER. Yippee. And then I need all of the philosophy's diligence. That wasn't all of them. Oh. I need masks. And I got a standard wish. When's the last time I had to craft Hilly Shiro masks? Wow. Okay. I don't have enough more for that, unfortunately. Cute. Okay. So, this is leveled as far as I could get it. That's available on Friday, which is not today. So I'm not spending anything on Yunjin. I could go back to default and go back to Emblem. But I don't think that's a good idea. I should be getting a good 4 set for Arlecchino. Because I'm doing all of that on 4 Glad. Don't get me wrong, the 4 Glad pieces are amazing. And I have her Sig. But a chain is as strong as its weakest link. And if my Arlecchino isn't up to scratch, it almost makes no sense using her. Now that I think about it, every character on this team has got an alternate skin but Sucrose. Hopefully Sucrose gets a new skin. Hopefully Sucrose gets an wait. Yeah, that's her stock skin. Hopefully Sucrose gets an alternate skin soon. Ah yes, this is asking about Bond of Life. Will I be using Bond of Life here? Hell no! I'm using National! Back to basics, buddy. Back to default. I mean, it took a minute, but... I need better pieces in that game. I need better pieces than that. Let's put back in Zhongli.
気晴らしになるな。
貫こうせよっほっ終わりね撤収全力攻撃だやっ天道万象かかれやっみんながそばにいるいいとよ工作せよ権限やっそろそろ始めよう
Well, there goes Arla.
痛がっちゃいないよ
You land solo though, no problem.
終わりね撤収ふんかせかかれやっほっよっふっせほっふっ
Also, nothing of value.
キャップ
捕まえたどの目が出る
いや全力攻撃だ貫こうやっ
終わりね撤収かかれ
よっ
Please, something of value. Still nothing of value. You know what? That's what Strongbox is for. Oh, that one's actually kind of cute. That's what Strongbox is for. I'm even on the right set from the get-go. Oh, that's all I got? Wow. Ooh. Physical? No. 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 I need a pyro damage boost. I either need a pyro damage boost or I need a good crit rate circlet. Okay, I never specified pyro damage double crit. I think I should have specified pyro damage double crit. Because now I can't say I didn't get what I asked for. Because I got exactly what I asked for. If I try to go for set, then I'm comically low on crit rate. And this doesn't give crit. Up to now, even I don't know. Even I don't know. I'd have to find out. Let's see if we can find anything. Let's see if we can find anything. Genshin Impact, Spiral Abyss. Why on earth am I getting a capture? There's stairs in that one. Seriously? Oh, wait.
Hello. Hello, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance and welcome to Watchful Spyro This Guide for version 6.1.
Crab, Coppelius. The Hera, here we go. This is the important bit. There we go.
So let's move on to Chamber 2. On the first side, we're facing the new boss in Stygian, the new boss for this version, the Frost Knight Hera. And the Frost Knight Hera, very early into combat, will get a Fury meter and gain 120% resistance. Throughout this mechanic, you have to remove the Fury meter to get that resistance reduced back to something reasonable, and the way of doing this is through damage instances. Hitting the enemy with any kind of damage increases the meter by 1 per instance of damage. Hitting the enemy with lunar reactions or lunar damage increases that meter by 6. The lunar damage can fill it up a lot faster. Usually the speed isn't a big component. What's more important is the results after you've filled it up. This is because the Hera will then gain an infusion, a permanent infusion, so they've always got this element on them of whichever element they took the most damage from. Even if you do 50 hits of physical damage, if you do one big hit of pyro damage, more than any of that physical damage, they'll get a pyro infusion to them. They also gain immunity to the element that they're infused with. And there's lots of interesting ways to cheese this, because if you do apply enough physical hits, then they don't get an infusion at all, because there's no physical element for them to be infused with. Same time, if they take the most damage from lunar damage of any type, they will also not gain an infusion, so Flynn's teams and Nefer teams can just work like regular teams as long as you're doing big amounts of lunar damage during that first period. There's lots of interesting ways to fill up this meter very fast, from something like using Jincho and all of his rain swords to do enough applications of Hydro. Using burning on an enemy, because that's lots of ticks of pyro damage and a pyro on fielder to make the enemy have a pyro infusion. In fact, if you just do a little bit on Zhang Ling of pyro damage, say from Guoba, and use her very fast attack pattern or Zhongli's very fast attack pattern to mainly do physical hits, even though you're not doing much damage with those physical hits, they still help fill up the meter, and then because it's mainly pyro damage, it gets a pyro infusion. There's also a bug in the game at the moment that they said they will fix, but you can still use it at the moment, where someone like Jean and her hold skill, because it has constant little pulls and effects on the enemy, even though it's
I forgot about that.
Also count for a stack. She's able, with just her hold skill, to fill up the meter really fast. There's lots of different ways of filling up this meter, and I
forgot about the
list
Jean
them all now.
cheese.
What I want to look at is the teams that you're more likely to use. Did try with Flynn's to make the most of this reaction aura, trying to get Lunar Charge and Hyper Blooms on a Hydro aura. Because Ino does such tiny damage, it's really hard to get a Hydro aura over a physical one. You can get a Vape infusion for Mualani, you can get a Melt infusion for Mawika. For a Bloom team or a Hyper Bloom team, you can try to get a Hydro infusion. Therefore, if you have more Dendro units, you'll get a lot of blooms off the enemy. At the same time, if you get an Electro infusion, then you can not only get a lot of blooms, because applying Hydro gives you Electro Charge, which means Hydro and Electro coexist, and then you put Dendro on that, and you'll get a bloom from the Hydro interacting with the Dendro, but also the Dendro will interact with the Electro. That will become a Quicken thing, which is really just another Dendro thing, and that Dendro thing will then interact with the Hydro, giving you more seeds. So whether you have a Hydro or an Electro infusion, you're still going to get a lot of blooms in those bloom teams. After breaking that Fury meter, they'll be stunned in the center for about 10 seconds. And then about 40 seconds after that, they will disappear and teleport back to the center of the arena, starting this mechanic all over. On the other side, we have the return of Hoyo's favorite.
So that was helpful, but at the same time, it wasn't that helpful. If that makes sense. Because, like, from what that's telling me, a team like, because we want Flynn's and Effa, right? Flynn's, Effa, Yo-Yo, and Aino, in theory, should work. Albeit it won't work perfectly. And it's gonna take me a little bit because my team structure in my head is very different to most people. I always have my DPS on slot 2 because it's like right over my W key. So I could just quickly press that and know I'm on my DPS. Sub DPS in slot 1, healer in slot 3, and then general support slot 4. So in theory, this team should work because I'd be doing a lot of lunar charge damage through Aino's out because it's going to apply Hydro. I don't know how much Dendro Yo-Yo is going to apply for first half though. But my Aino's not built. That's part of it. That's the big problem. My Aino's not built. So all it is really telling me is that I need to do a lot of damage to the shield to break the shield. And there's 2 ways to do that if I actually want to deal damage. It's either 1, stack a lot of physical hits, or 2, use a lunar team. Whether it's lunar bloom, lunar charge, whatever. Now, I didn't have Zhongli topside anyway. Zhongli was second half. And I wasn't running Zhangling topside either. Because bad idea. So my only other option would have been a lunar team, being using the only lunar characters I have. So maybe this could work if I could fix Aino. So I could work on fixing Aino like no. Oh wait, no, I already spent my resources. Shoot. Ew. Oh wait, I already farmed the boss materials. I just gotta collect some stuff. Yeah. Whoa. Eh? Aw, come on. This is a quest. No, please. No. I'm trying to avoid these. I take it he's not a people person. Mr. and Mrs. Who? Shesternin? On the way back from Novok Novok-Eatsgrad? Okay. You know, I don't think I should be trying to butcher these names anymore. Come on, skip. I just came here to get the materials. Like, I didn't wanna do the story. Server am I playing? I'm playing North America. Collect a lot of stellar fruit. Deliver it to Sergeant Octopus and pass the trial to awake the Iron Well. Okay. All of that sounds cool. That's a lot of information. Information that I'm not going to be using right now because I came here just to collect materials. No, I did not mean to talk to y'all. I apologize. I came for these, yeah. Mm-hmm. There's 11 of them over here. Cool.
また雨まったく面倒ね痕跡が雨水で流されると復元に時間がかかるの
Oh,
よ
that's cool. I can use this to collect them. No. No. Stop trying to direct me to world quests. I don't want to do any world quests right now, man. The less world quests I do, the better for me. At least for now. I'm gonna do them eventually. Means are the bots.
捕まえた糸よ工作せよ雨描きがたし
ほら目を閉して
せっ
How many more do I need before I know? Oh, I have 5 and I need 12.
お静かに目を閉して死の底へ
8. Alright, still using window capture.
雨描きがたしこの剣はわかかれ終わりね防衛モード
ほらさっせいや夢なき眠りへようこそや
That was pretty quick. Not as quick as I'd like, but it's pretty fast. Okay, that should be enough for Aino. But I'm out of Mora. You know what? I think this is where I call it a stream. Yeah, I think this is where I call it a stream. Only because... Oh, I get a standard. Cool. Only because I'm completely out of resources. Yeah, if I wasn't broke, maybe. But I'm completely out of resources. I got nothing. I got literally nothing. Yeah. So I stream every Thursday. Every Thursday, 2 to 4. Unless I'm sick. And that doesn't happen too often. So see y'all next week. Ah, there we go.